I think a measurable difference is that human connection that music can bring to students. I really believe that students today spend so much time in technology and not out in nature and not really being kinesthetic with things, that I try to introduce more and more of that. My little ones are on the floor. They're not on the floor enough in their classroom. They need to be playing their instruments on the floor. They need to be creating. I believe that kids, when they perform, those magic moments when we sing in a choral group for the first time, stops together exactly at the same moment, and they look at each other and like, wow. And those are the kind of connections you get in the arts that you don't get in anything else. Those are the magic moments, and those are the things that really tie us together emotionally.
Mrs. McCoy is a person who cares about each one of her learners. Each one of them is a special, unique human being to her, and she finds ways to honor their talents.
She has the ability to get through to students that often have a hard time expressing themselves, and Laura has this so many ways to get through to them through movement and music, and just really brings out a really cool side.
I believe I'm making an impact on my school and the community by really doing what I believe in. I volunteer in many organizations. I volunteer and work with grieving children. I volunteer and work with the Fort Wayne Philharmonic with their young people's programs. I think in the school especially, it's being a leader in grant writing and seeking out ways for us to improve, not accepting that good enough is okay, that we always strive to be the best school we can be, to be the best teacher we can be. And I think that I bring people behind me in that direction and help make that happen at our school. So that's how I help that community as well.
I will never forget being a second grader and being able to experience all of the different instruments and then opting into the instrument I chose, which were the drums, to my parents' chagrin. When I think back about all of the values I have in life and where they came from, I think about how as a concert band in second, third, fourth, fifth grade, we were really taught about persistence, about practice and the value of practice, and about what it means to keep iterating and try to get to excellence.
I think I make lasting contributions by giving back what I've learned over 38 years. I work with the community college in Fort Wayne, and I have student teachers and interns, and share with them what I've learned for 38 years and learn from them as well. It's nice to have them in my room. I also like to have my kids perform, and I like to present at state conferences or share and do workshops, anything I can do to share with other people. I also use my talents to volunteer with the Philharmonic Orchestra. I run a concerto contest so kids can qualify to win and play with the orchestra, and I help with an instrument playground, just trying to share what I know and what I love about music with the community at large.
She is the lead coordinator for the Young Artist Competition, and on top of that, she was the Fort Wayne Philharmonic Music Educator of the Year in 2013.
The importance of advocacy becomes more critical as the years have gone on. I have begun to lobby at the State House for increased funding for the arts and trying to work with the legislators to understand that. I also have worked with our professional organizations, the state music teachers, the national music teachers, helping donate, helping fund, helping write letters, trying to keep the awareness out there. And most of all, anytime I get a chance, I publicly thank my school district and our school board and superintendent, because for 38 years they have continued to fund and support our elementary school instrumental music programs.
She has taught me to get over my stage fright, and she's also encouraged me on how to be able to sing in front of other people. Now because of her, I've been able to expose my voice to the world.